to live sessions, and again, it's an opportunity for you to see what a real cuddle session looks like. This is Alrik. He's never had a session, at least not with me. I don't think you've ever had one. Yeah.
Not professionally.
Oh, you know what? Send me that mic over there. I'm realizing I'm talking and it's connected.
There you go.
In case you didn't hear what I said, we are going to mic this time, so we're going to put it over there so you can kind of maybe get on the inside of our conversation, or at least what we do around asking for what we want, touch, and just checking in with like what feels good. Session, which also you'll get more intimate talk probably because we're gonna have an hour together talking about life, and or maybe we'll see. Let's see if Alrik feels like he wants to talk or not, or just be quiet. Both are great
Might run off
options.
screaming in about an hour.
Yeah, he might scream.
Or in 10 minutes.
Or like realize this is not for him. It's all of it's real. All of it is authentic. There's nothing we haven't discussed, even like what we're gonna like cuddle like positions or anything like that. It's gonna be just as it flows and as what's wanted in this space at this time. So welcome, get cozy yourself. Maybe I invite you as you experience us having touch on this side of the world, bringing that in, allowing some of that to come into your body, really sensing what it would be like if you were held, or if you could hold someone else or touch someone else. This is kind of work can be really powerful, even though it is video and we're at a distance, but it can have a profound effect on you too. Take deep breaths with us. Okay, so we're gonna try to set up and get this going. You're gonna hear the intro of what I do before every first session. It doesn't mean that every cuddler does it this way or they say the same things as I do. So just, this is just kind of how I do things. And also if the mic gives out, you know how that works, oh well, then you just kind of back to like my old live sessions. And if the camera dies or like the video, my phone dies, well, that's also, again, it's live, it's real. So we're just gonna let it just do what it's gonna do. Okay. And do you have any words that you want to say as we, last thing for the audience watching?
Nothing to kick off, just this is my first professional cuddle session, and I'm interested in seeing how it goes and learning what you do.
Okay, great. All right, setting the mic over here. Maybe people can hear or not. Maybe it hopefully doesn't bump. Okay. And then we just ignore all of that. It's just our little bubble we create right here of each other and are present with each other. So, welcome to your first session. I'm excited to share this with you, and something that it feels really good to share touch and intimacy like this. So I'd like to start off with first two promises that I have us give to each other, and this is the energy or the focus of how we hold the container together. So the first promise I make for you is I promise that I will only do the things that I feel comfortable with. What that also means is that you do not need to take care of me. So looking at the time, it's like around 11:15. And so for this next hour, this session is for you. It's not for me.
That's one of the things I was going to say was like normally I'm the one like giving energy and giving more of the cuddles and everything. So I knew coming here today, I'm going to work on just relaxing and just being able to receive.
Exactly. So my promise in that I will only do the things that I'm comfortable with also means is that you, if I'm uncomfortable, it's my responsibility to let you know, to communicate. Now you can check in and be like, hey, is this work? And people, it's funny how their own like insecurities show up, where they're like, oh, is she okay with this or whatever? And it's okay for you to ask at the same time but it is still, so but also it's time to go. You're not responsible for me. That won't be as comfortable if I'm wearing the beads. Okay. So the second promise is the one that you would make to me. I ask that you promise that you will only do the things that you feel comfortable with.
Yes, I only do the things that I'm comfortable with.
Great. What that also means is that you can change your mind at any time. So for doing something, I will be taking you through what I call a supportive session, which is I'm kind of taking you through different type of movements different cuddlers do different things. Like some will be like more of a coaching session where they're asking you to ask for what you want and everything you have to ask. I'm not doing that. Most people don't actually ask for that. They ask for more of a therapeutic session, which means that I take you through and allows you just kind of let go and not have to think about things. But there's also some extra tools that I'll incorporate with that just to make sure that while yes, I'm guiding you, you still have say in what we do.
That's good training too, because like for a lot of people, it's difficult to learn how to ask for what you want, and on something like that, it would put a lot of stress on to okay, like what do I have to ask for, like what do I want, and,
Yeah, so there's homework that I give people, but I mean, it used to be that it would save them money. Like if you did your homework and like got ready for the session, then you could save money. But now it's often, even if there's money savings, people usually don't take it. Because they really come to receive and to like not think. And so you can change your mind. So if we're doing something that I've introduced and you're like, doesn't feel good, like my shoulder hurts or like my neck, or like, all right, maybe you just need extra pillows. I mean, all of those things are valid, but it's up to you to let me know if something's not working. Yeah. So now we're going to talk about just boundaries. What's like okay, what's not okay, like the hard boundaries. So for me, the parts that are like off limits, and I'm not just saying this to you in particular, but I would say this to anybody. So it's a little awkward. Every time I say it, I was
you're like, but just for you, you can.
Like it's so awkward because people are like, wow, why would you say that to me? And I'm like, I know, I don't think you would do that, but I say to everybody. So these are my boundaries. Any other professional cuddle will have other completely different boundaries.
I'm thinking, oh no, I definitely do that. But not except for boundaries.
Yes. So like I say, butt cracks are off limits. That's why it's so goofy. Butt cracks, nipples, and hands on my lips.
Okay.
And so that just I'm so specific because for me, my body isn't inherently sexual. I don't come to this space as a sexual, like thinking of it like, oh, my hips are sexual, or like my glute is sexual, or even like breast tissue isn't sexual. Because there's certain positions where you'll have like your hands might be on parts of those body parts, and it doesn't really induce that for me. But if we're being really specific, like I try to make sure that you have an experience that you win, like that you're like not like, so there's no question like these are the parts. So those are the like the hard boundaries. Something else about that. So then I ask you, what would your hard boundaries be? Other than, I should say the genitals, and those are just the ones that I don't even think about. But like, yeah, those are off.
Other than that, I feel comfortable being touched and cuddled. So
And there's no part of it.
Except for my butt crack.
It's like you'd be
You're
surprised.
gonna have to resist touching my butt crack.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Like, there's a glue, but then like as they move inward, you're like, it's like okay, that's where you know, like okay, that's. I mean, then you're like, this is not. There's no. I can't see how that would be valid in this situation.
You have to demonstrate for me. What's
right? That's the butt crack, and it's kind of long and big because I have a big butt, so it's just a space like don't go there. Nothing in there that you would want or need right now. Let's see. Now we go to things that would be wanted. So just for you to know, again, for winning's sake, like how do you know that you're in the green space? Anywhere you see skin is good for you to touch. Like, I do some blanket consent here because some cuddlers will have you ask for every single thing, which I think there's a validity to like asking.
If something feels like it might be